I put Andrew Tate into Fortnite. I created various different outfits, emotes, and all with one goal, surprising him with it. Honestly, I just wanted to see the hyper-masculine kickboxer who's all about male superiority twerk in Fortnite, to ultimately find out how he reacts. Maybe he likes it. I began sculpting his head. This shouldn't be too difficult considering every bald man with a beard and glasses looks like Andrew Tate. Once I had the shape down, I began working on the texture. In this process, I'm trying to create a cartoon-like version of him that fits the Fortnite art style. Painting on the texture is by far the most difficult thing because the texture is what makes it look like him. Now for the outfit, I went on the trustworthy internet and scoured it for hours to find out what Andrew Tate wears. The good thing, I found a couple of outfits for the skin. The bad thing, YouTube now thinks I worship Andrew Tate and I can't go a second without seeing his face when scrolling for YouTube. The first outfit is the kickboxer style, basically a shirtless style. I added in his body, but there's two things missing, and I'm not talking about his nipples. Andrew has a tattoo of God knows what exactly that is. Even after 2 hours of tracing it by hand, I couldn't figure it out. Pretty sure the part that goes up his arm is a snake. Anyways, I added it to the skin while making sure it looks as close to the original as possible. For the outfit, I wanted to give him shorts similar to these. However, that ended up looking like my iShow speed skin, and I didn't like it, so instead I gave him boxing gloves and jeans based on this image where he was standing next to Jake Paul. The second outfit is going to be Andrew Tate in a suit. He wears lots of different suits, but I decided to go with this beige one together with a blue shirt and blue pants. Instead of the default idle pose, which just looks boring, Fortnite has been giving more and more skins their unique pose. This can either be achieved by painfully animating each frame by hand or by motion capturing it. And I just so happened to have a professional motion capture suit. And when I bought it a year ago, I thought I would never recover from my irresponsible financial decision to buy a product used by movie production companies like Marvel. But ever since then, I've been using it in almost every single video. Creating fight scenes, creating music concerts, creating iShow speed, throwing it back as a Fortnite emote. And now we're doing Andrew Tate, I guess. I think for the pose, I'm just gonna stand like this. Oh, we're missing one thing. I didn't actually realize how stupid I look. Okay, so this is my motion capture data. Now we need to add it to Andrew Tate. There we go. After hours of adjusting every little finger bone, we had Andrew Tate in his iconic pose. But then I realized I'm missing something. This clearly isn't Andrew Tate without a watch. So I added the iced out 24 karat golden Fortnite watch. One thing Andrew Tate might just like even more than a watch is a cigar. So for the other style, I wanted to have a pose of him smoking a cigar. Problem is, I don't have one because I don't smoke. I breathe air, you know. I got this. I think this is like a part from a microphone. That's gonna be my cigar. There you go. I think I'm gonna hold the cigar. I'm just gonna hold it like this and stand like this and then just do this every now and then. So yeah, this is me trying to act like a Fortnite character. Or at least move like one. Also, I have no idea how to smoke a cigar. I'm smoking on a piece of a microphone, dude. This time, it was even more work. Arms overlapping, fingers that need to hold on to the cigar, and, we need smoke. Now, making smoke in Blender is about as difficult as retaining a proper sleep schedule as a Fortnite YouTuber. It's currently 5 AM. What I'm trying to say is it is difficult. First, you select the object that should emit smoke. And then you have to define settings like buoyancy density, the heat of the smoke, gravitation, absorption, wind factor. How am I supposed to know the wind factor of a cigarette smoke? A lot of trial and error, but I somehow made it work. I think there's still more impressive stuff I can do. So let me present the craziest Fortnite emote you will ever see. Okay, hear me out. Here's the plan. We have a Bugatti Chiron car. And then the Fortnite character is gonna sit inside the car. Kind of like these other car emotes Fortnite has, but he's literally driving a Bugatti. And then he's also gonna like smoke a cigar while driving. It's gonna look really cool. All right, time to record the emote. I had mixed reviews on this. Some people said they like it, some said they didn't. I just said, what color is your Bugatti? I'm not even kidding when I say this, and I guess you can actually tell by just looking at it, but it was so difficult to sit on that thing. This thing sucks. After a couple of attempts, I managed to successfully stay on the car. But yeah, we still have a bit of work to do. First, the Bugatti. As the professional 3D artist I am, it was no problem for me to just model the car from scratch. I bought one online. I changed the entire color to copper and gave the interior a little redesign to match Fortnite standards, which are about as low as it gets. I placed Andrew Tate inside and did some minor touch-ups, including placing his upper arm on the window, entirely repositioning the forearm so he holds the steering wheel again, hand animating him turning the wheel left and right, which results in the car turning left and right, including the wheels turning left and right and the wheels spinning so it looks like he's driving. Yeah, minor touch-up. However, the emote was still not done. See, if you take a close look at Fortnite's car emotes, they all have lots of dirt, dust, and smoke particles that get kicked up by the tires. And now don't get me started on the smoke again. I knew there had to be an easier way. While taking a closer look at one of the emotes, I realized if I just rotate it around fast enough in the locker, it kicks up lots of dust on the sides, which I could then simply mask out and put behind my car tires. Much better. Safe to say I got a little distracted with all of the mocap stuff and totally forgot that I still had a third outfit planned. For this one, I went with the classic jacket outfit he's wearing quite often. I actually took the jacket from the Lachlan skin and recolored it black, which worked perfectly. The jacket looks just like the one he's wearing. The rest was pretty simple, a white shirt and gray jeans together with some casual shoes. In order for the set to be complete, I'm still missing a back bling and a pickaxe. For the back bling, I had the idea that it could be sparkling water.
The only water I drink is sparkling water.
This would be a reactive back bling, and on every kill, the sparkling water will have more and more bubbles. Or something like that. I should probably stick to just creating the art instead of coming up with the game mechanics. Now for the pickaxe. Hear me out on this one. So imagine you take a car, a Bugatti to be exact, and then you take a Fortnite pickaxe. It was 6 a.m. My creative ideas are at an all-time low. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the twerking emote. So I got back into my motion capture suit, and you'll be able to find the footage of that on my brand new OnlyFans. I'm just kidding, I downloaded the animation from a website that has lots of mocap animations, but that means one of their people had to do that in a suit. Okay, now let's talk about how I can get Andrew Tate to actually see this. There's a few different options I have. Number 1, I can post clips of the skins on TikTok, where it will most likely go viral. Number 2, I can send it to Andrew Tate via Twitter DMs or email it to his management. Number 3, I can drive to Romania to try and locate Andrew Tate's jail cell, where I can then hopefully show him the skin. Let's go with one of the first two. All right, let's start with Twitter. Hey, Andrew Tate. No, Top G. How's Romania? What do I even say, man? Do I just send the video without any context? Dear Andrew Tate, could you please be so kind and recreate this video? Thanks. Now TikTok. When rendering out the animations for all of the skins, I made sure to rotate them around a bit, as if you were doing it in the locker, which I just think adds so much to it. These are the final renders. We have the Andrew Tate suit style, which honestly might be my favorite one out of all. We have the Andrew Tate kickboxer style, and on this one I really like the custom cigar pose. It turned out pretty cool. And then we also have the style with the jacket outfit. We have the Bugatti car emote, which I rendered out with each of the 3 skins. So yeah, you can just swap between each of the skins when looking at this. And I think this emote looks so cool. I clicked the upload button on TikTok. Now we have to wait for it to go viral. While we do that, you might as well also click a button. It's a big red one. And comment down below who I should do next.